Yeah, blue lights in my rear view is actually something that we're talking about today. That's like a comprehensive history of the police and how they were started, how through all American history they have been pretty much made to target, black men and women. They started out as slave patrols, as you know. Then they enforced the policy of the United States of America towards black people. So I detail from slavery all the way up to now to the killings that we see now, and also my own personal experience with law enforcement and harassment, targeting, profiling, assaults, all of those things. I detail comprehensive history using national cases, using my story, and using history. And that's the title of the blue lights in my rear view. Anytime that black people, or probably definitely black people, see blue lights in their rear view, it's never a good thought. There's never any good thoughts that come to mind when we think of police.
Hmm. So let's go into it. Let's really break this whole thing down. Let's talk about, what, like I said, you talk about in your book about, how the police started. And then we're gonna go get into the actual policing of the police. Like what is the thing that's going on? Why do they feel like they have and it's getting more aggressive lately. It seems like it's getting more and more aggressive, and almost like a militarized police state thing that's going on, and then it's turning into gang type of behavior where you have a lot of intimidation and gang like behavior. So let's get into that. So let's get into, how did the police start?
Yeah, like I said, police started out, as slave patrols. Police, and back then, black people, we were property, and
Mm-hmm.
so the police were there or made to retrieve property. So anytime a slave ran away, they would send the slave patrols out, and it started as a group of men or a group of people from the neighborhood. The slave masters would hire people to go hunt the slaves, and then that's when you had those guys, when they would see black people, because, contrary to popular belief, there were free black men or black women in that time. But, that's where, they get the term, let me see your freedom papers. So
Mm.
they
So
would
that where
essentially,
the ID came from, your freedom papers?
that's exactly, what I liken it to. When officers come up to you and say, let you see your ID, they want to see who you are, where you live, do you have any warrants, what's your record, so then they can know how to treat you.